all right, let's say you want to cite a TV episode in MLA style. So I'm not going to read through all this because I probably already did that in class. So there's the link to the page on the Purdue Owl site. If you scroll down to the section on TV episodes, which is down here, I want you to cite the episode of whatever TV series you're looking at as in this format where you're citing it, like where you streamed it, because I'm assuming that you're probably not going to be looking at stuff on DVD, which is, this is how you do it in that format. And you're probably not also looking at it in terms of it originally airing on one of the networks and stuff like that. So I want you to cite it, like where you're streaming it and everything. So that's how you would do it. This highlighted portion, that's the correct formatting, and I have it broken down on this page. So I want to just kind of sample where you can find this information because for your entry on the Works Cited page for an episode of a TV series, you need the episode title, the series title, season number, episode number, network name, and this is where the episode originally aired. If it's an older episode, it's probably on one of like the four main networks: ABC, NBC, Fox, CBS, stuff like that. If it's a newer episode of something that has only ever been on Netflix or whatever, that would just be Netflix. That's where it originally aired. And down here where you have to also indicate the name of the streaming service. If it's originally aired on Netflix, then it would also, you would also indicate Netflix as a streaming service where you could view it. So you would just list that twice. The original date, the episode, and then the URL for the page where the episode can be streamed. All right, so IMDb is super handy for a lot of this information. And let's just pretend that I am creating an entry for the first episode of Lost. So if you go to the top of any series' page or whatever, it says episode guide. So just go to that. And then I'm going to be looking at the pilot episode. So that's the first season. And there it is. All right. So if I go to its page, right there, pilot part 1 would be the title of my episode. And let me go ahead and create this entry right here. So the episode title, what is it? Pilot part 1. All right, and then what do I need? The series title in italics. I don't need to look at the IMDb page again to know that the series title is Lost. And then note the pieces of punctuation for each piece of information here. So after the episode title, you have a period, and then after the subsequent pieces of information, you include commas. All right, so Lost, comma. Then what do I need? Season number. Well, I know it's season 1, episode 1, and so you need to write that out. Season 1, episode 1, whatever. So season 1, episode 1, comma. Then what do I need? The network name. So to find that, because it might not be readily apparent where that is, if you scroll down to the bottom, I believe it's here-ish. You go to the little listing that says production companies. You'll want to go like to it's usually going to be the first listing in the distributors column. And so this originally aired on ABC. So I would just put ABC, comma, And then the next thing I need is the original date the episode aired. And so you're going to want to note the formatting too, as with anything in MLA, day, month, year. All right. So if I go back to the page here, I believe it was down here, release date, September 22nd, 2004. All right. So I say 22nd. They like abbreviations here for some reason, so I abbreviate September and then 2004. I believe there's a period after that, and then you indicate the streaming service where it can be viewed. So I go back up here and look on it on Hulu because I don't like ads. And well, that's not convenient. It takes me to this page. So I go to the page on Lost, and here's where you can stream the episode. So I think it's fine to include this URL right here. And so I would write Hulu, and that is italicized, and then comma, and then put my URL right there, period, at the end. I don't know why this defaulted to a different font. That really irritates me. So I'm going to change that, make it a consistent size with the other stuff. And there it is. All right, it's as easy as that. So just use this as a reference and you'll be good to go.